Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Saucy. I'm pretty tired, long day. Just came from an eBay meeting thing for local San Diego sellers. And it was at a pizza place and I was expecting pizza and beer and it was totally not that and I was the only like computer guy there and it was just like a bunch of nice old ladies selling like plates and clothes and stuff that I couldn't really connect to. So it was interesting. But anywho, I'm not gonna end this day without a beer. Ugh. Oh wow, this is a lot more hard than I thought. Anywho, this is an HP Stream 11. I forgot what it was, but this is it, and it's a certain model 11DO 10M something. Oh, wow. Uh, well, it's the only beer I have, and I'm not gonna open another one. So, um, this is a piece of lightweight hardware, and it's hilarious that people paid like $300 for one of these brand new. Oh my god. Story of this is I don't know what was wrong with this machine. It was like using Bing or something. It had Windows 8.1. Give me a second. Give me a second. Got some good stuff. It had like Windows 8.1. I upgraded to 10 because our policy was upgrade every computer to Windows 10. It'll sell. Didn't happen with this thing. I upgraded Windows 10 and supposedly it should have upgraded fine using Bing Edition, but it didn't. And it I didn't get it why, because it should have upgraded to fucking Prima shit or whatever the fuck home is, Windows 10 Home. So that didn't happen. Reinstall Windows 8.1. It freaked out about it being a Bing edition. I couldn't find that. You remember that video where I showed the? You guys probably don't, but I showed how to extract a key. I couldn't do it on this. I thought it did, but it didn't work. So I didn't know what to do. The touchpad didn't work. Also, when I used a non-worrying version of Windows 8.1. And I think Windows 7 also fucked up too. Windows 7 messed up. It was a touchpad again. Uh, I really, I don't think there was any. I don't even think there's any drivers for this thing for Windows 7. Um, it was really, really strange. So I tried different various distros on it. Same thing. The touchpad wasn't working. Had to gut it. Open this thing up. It is weird to open up. There's like some scratch marks on it on the side. Anywho, opened it up, took out the touchpad, moved it, but it was fine. It was connected. I don't know what the hell was wrong with this thing. So messed with it and just loosened it a little bit, and it like worked. I had LXLE for a little bit, and then something weird happened to it, so I installed Mint, and it sold. Surprised me. I mean, the had I not messed with 8.1 and presumed that wasn't anything wrong with it, then I might have been able to sell for like $100 or like maybe $130. That's about what they go for with Windows. You get these. There's been a few that sell for like 80, 60, and 50. It's a real cheap device. It's almost as bad as this thing is being really a pain in the butt. My thoughts on this machine is that I kind of like the color, this like pink maroon kind of look. There was like a blue one also that looks cool too. This one, limited market. Whoever likes pink, stupid a fucking idea. I mean, not to knock on pink, but if it was red or yeah, if it just turned red instead of pink, then it could have been like unisex, you know. But it's not. So this thing's fanless, so that's another thing why it's not like that great of a machine. I was watching. Let's see if I could do this upside down. You could watch YouTube videos on this thing. The TN panel sucks. The fuck is this? 5 awesome car hacks. We'll play. Oh wait, no. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. Yeah, so it plays video, a little bit choppy, whatever. What do you expect from a Celery processor? It only has 2 gigs of RAM and it does have a 32 gig hard drive. I think it is. I didn't check the listing. It's here, 32 of 16. 32 is good. 16 is... Ugh. That's another reason why I put Linux Mint on here. I mean, it's lightweight. 32 gigs is like, you know, you really don't need anything more than that. I mean, well, unless you're going to actually use it. But this device, you're only spending like $100 on. You really, what do you really expect out of something like this? This thing costs $300 new, and it costs just as much as a dirty fucking T420S. And it's just let's just think which one's gonna last longer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The T420S. Oh, the battery only lasts like 5 hours. The battery on this, it's gonna last 15. Oh, please, come on. Battery life. Oh, I mean, yes, I love battery life. When I had my X1 Carbon, 3rd gen, and my Chromebook Pixel 2, damn, that was sweet. But like, if you're not gonna spend more than like $800, well, on a computer, then you shouldn't really bitch about the battery life. I mean, and on top of that, I forget, people buy gaming computers. That's another thing too. Is that I don't understand why people like complain about game. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Okay, I'm like way too tired right now. Powerful stuff. But let's see. Other than that, Linux just works right out of the box. What do you expect? It's the greatest thing. Weird thing though is that this thing, the CMOS battery dies or something. It was fucking weird. Anywho, the battery died, and then it said, there is no hard drive, and I freaked out. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to fucking reinstall. And then I was like, oh shit. So, but then I was like, wait, it says something about the BIOS. So pressed F2. It should be F1 or delete. Pressed F2. Looked at the settings. You can't really mess with the settings on this thing, but you can switch UEFI mode on and off. And I think, oh yeah, installing Linux on this was a fucking pain in the ass. It was crazy. Like, I had to use Party Magic. It was fucking weird. I forgot. I didn't do notes. I'm sorry. I'm cussing. Usually whenever I work on an HP computer that's not an EliteBook, I drop at least 5 F-bombs per minute. And if I'm not dropping an F-bomb, I'm just looking at that thing at disgust. The person who's probably buying is like, what the fuck? But that's just me. I just have bad luck with HP computers. Like, I won't be surprised if I accidentally did an L or a 1 where an L is supposed to be. And that little fucking thing is going to mean like a world of fucking difference. I know it. It just happens. But yeah, it's just a little guy. Whew. I don't know how long this thing will last. I think it'll last like 4 hours. I think it's cute. would I use it everywhere? If it had an IPS screen and if it had a track point, yeah. Then this would be the perfect netbook. Seriously. Well, other than it being like super lightweight and shitty, but decent little guy. My overall score on this, sub $100. Looking for a netbook. Is it better than the X130? No. X130 is big though, and uses an AMD processor, so it doesn't really count. Against the X120, yeah, of course. SD has an SD card slot. Kind of hard to think, like, do I want to give it a 7 out of 10 for the price? No, I give it an 8 out of 10. Even though it's a pain in the ass. Like, and it does like some weird, I don't know. The touchpad was weird. It was opening this thing up was difficult, but I'd say, well, after having this, it's just each time I glug something, you know, it's the score is gonna go up more. So yeah, 8.1, man, and all I'm doing is just trying to create as much content as I can. Ugh. So on next week's episode, it's gonna either be this Dell Latitude E7440. I'm gonna try to figure out why this fucking thing isn't booting, or it might be about these 3 T430Ss, 1 T420S. I'm gonna do a fun video where I'm gonna show the differences of the screen. Did I already say this already? The screens. I'm gonna do the popular. If you guys can't do the IPS mod right now, but I'm gonna show another mod which uses the M14X Alienware screen on here, and there's another screen that's compatible with it too. So I'm gonna do a video of them all side by side with standard screen, maybe the HD screen if there's an HD screen. Ah, there's a T430 HD screen right there, and you guys would see, you know, everything about it. Oof. And after that, hopefully, I got some Elite books coming in. Some 8740Ws. First gen i7 quad core. Potentially dream color. 1080p screens. So, I'll see you guys around. Later.